6 years ago, I made a decision, one that changed everything. I decided that the pain, the silence, and the patterns that had passed through my family for generations were going to end with me. Not because I thought I was stronger or better, but because I couldn't live another day repeating the same cycles that were killing me. So here are 6 ways I've broken generational curses over the past 6 years. 1. I learned that I am the creator of my reality. For so long, I lived as if life was happening to me, like I was trapped in a story I didn't write. But once I realized I had the power to change my thoughts, to regulate my emotions, and to choose my responses, everything shifted. Taking ownership of my reality didn't mean blaming myself for my trauma. It meant reclaiming the pen. I became the author of my own story again. 2, I realized I can't save or change anyone else. This was hard, especially when you grow up in dysfunction. You think love means fixing people, holding their pain, rescuing them. But the truth is you can't pour healing into someone who's still choosing their own destruction. When I started focusing on loving and healing myself, my energy changed, and that shift rippled out to everyone around me. That's how you change the world. One healed heart at a time, starting with your own. 3, I rediscovered that life is magical. As kids, we believed in everything, energy, possibility, the unseen. Then we grew up and we were told to be realistic. But the truth is, life is magical. The universe is constantly communicating with you through signs, synchronicities, sensations. When you learn to notice the small things, the light through the window, the way your intuition whispers, you remember that wonder is healing. That childlike awe is your birthright. 4, I learned it's okay to walk away from toxicity. Family, friendships, relationships, it doesn't matter who they are. If the connection constantly drains your energy or makes you doubt your worth, you have every right to step back. Walking away isn't a betrayal, it's self-respect. You are not obligated to carry the pain that others refuse to heal. 5, I realized boundaries aren't rude, they're sacred. Having boundaries doesn't make you cold, it makes you clear. They protect your peace, your time, and your energy. The people who truly love you will respect those boundaries because they understand that when you feel safe, you show up as your best self. And the ones who don't, they were only comfortable with your lack of boundaries, not your truth. Finally, I learned to love myself, not in the cliche self-care way, but in the deepest, most intimate way possible. I learned to romanticize my alone time, to speak to myself with tenderness, to see my body and spirit as sacred. That kind of love unlocks something powerful. When you fall in love with yourself, you begin to manifest realities that match that frequency. You stop chasing validation and start attracting peace. No matter where you come from or what's been done to you, you still hold the power to mold and shape your reality. Healing isn't perfect. It's messy, painful, and slow. But every time you choose love over fear, truth over silence, peace over chaos, you're breaking a curse. So to anyone watching this, you are not the wound. You are the healer. Rise, rebel, reclaim.